Happy Chainsaw Man Day. We're back again. We're back again. Yet again. We're back for Chainsaw Man. This is chapter 161. This is about to be lit, supposedly, hopefully. How you doing, Dustin? Welcome in. You know what you gotta do. You already know the goddamn deal. If you're here, you know you want to react to some Chainsaw Man, and make sure you have your latest site that you use. All right, Viz Media has its own thing. You go over there, read it on that. But that's how we're gonna read it, and we're gonna read it together, and we're gonna react together. And I hope y'all come out on the other side a better person. All right, all right. How you been? How you been? Let us get into Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man chapter 161. Chainsaw Man puzzle. Interesting. I wonder what they mean by that. I mean, they have the doctors here. This is looking like freaking The Last of Us all of a sudden. But it makes me wonder, like, what, are they gonna, like, take them apart? Like, what we doing exactly? What's happening here? I'm kind of curious. Also, this screen is extra bright for no reason. I don't know what's going on. I gotta figure out how to fix that. This chapter, man. Oh, so you see, you saying it's peak Saw Man. See, you saying it's goated. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. All right. Okay. Let Takagi know we're almost wrapped up here. It sounds like there are intruders. So take 5. Boom. Because the intruders are already here. The Goon Squad is here. Look at this. Look at all these suckers. Look at all these suckers. They're all here saying, "How you doing, buddy? What's good in the hood?" All right, listen up. Get down on the ground if you want to live. Run, and I'll cut you to pieces. I mean, look, I get out. I mean, I don't trust these suckers. Actually, I don't know. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You're probably gonna kill you anyway. So like, you might as well try to see if you can leave. But we'll find out. Oh dear, what the? Chainsaw Man should be in here. Okay, so the first doctor is just saying, "Oh dear." I'm assuming this like ain't afraid. It's like, I've seen the worst of it. I mean, I've been through things. Okay, you tell us where Chainsaw Man is, or die. Okay. All right. You already that's one way of doing it. You say you die. All right. Yep. What a disaster. Okay, fine. We'll do anything you say. Seriously, what's up with this doctor? He seems way too chill. Like, he doesn't seem to be bothered by this, it seems like. The Chainsaw Man boxes are stacked over there. Oh. Well. Sound like to me. I guess he is in boxes. Trap part of law, all right? Wait, what? Did you guys knock those over when you came in? Chainsaw Man boxes? Yes, we dismembered him and boxed up the Okay, box up the pieces. And right after we sorted those two, if you took the time to sort these, you could have put like a name tag, could have wrote something on the box. You could have done something better than just to stack them. Like, look, I've moved a lot in my life. And one thing to do is always want to make sure is you label the stuff that you're trying to move. Never not label things, because then you're going to be in this situation right here. If some box fall over, it's all over. Like, what is this? Really, you don't have to do the coughing, Anna, just because, all right, it is what it is. How you doing, Anna? What's in the box, man? It's traffic law. It's the heart, man. It's the heart, okay? It's not the worst for public safety. A little too long. I think so, right? Like, he's just too... He's been at it for too long at this point that, like, nothing surprises him. Like, he's disappointed, more so surprised, than the boxes being on the ground. You know what I mean? Like... Chainsaw Man boxes. Yes, we read this. All right, I read this already. Intruders, or no, I demand an apology. What? Okay. This man wilding. We gotta take a step. Who is this guy? Like, we take off his mask. He like some like. I'm honestly like flabbergasted by it. I expect that. I'm sorry. Of course, the freaking. All right. Look, also ain't gonna apologize though. Also freaking kicks that. What is this? Oh, it is actually his hand. Okay, it's a hand. Hey, humans! I order you to connect this. You think they're gonna? Well, okay. Hold up. What am I talking about? I'm pretty sure the Chainsaw Man fan that's here, the class president, is probably gonna love this situation. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, dismembered body parts is very, I don't know. But at the same time, he is a weird guy. So like, we'll see what he does, all right? Hey, I order you to connect this body parts. Why should we? Because if you can't obey me, you die. Now move it. What a devil. Why have I got, what is this? What are these threats? Like, if you don't do anything, you're gonna die. Like, basically, like, she's just, is she even gonna do that? I don't know. I don't really believe her. I don't believe her. All right, she's opening the box. What's family doing? Okay, we're really doing this. Wait, oh, even family's doing it. Yo, this is insane. So, like, what? I don't even know what to say here. Elbow. Oh, I think it's his heart. Cool. Yeah, look, it has like the freaking the ripcord thing in there. What is yo? My boy Dingy. You think she's her? I feel like so she's really feeling herself right now with all this energy. That's the thing here. I mean, it kind of even looks like can we get a closer look at that? Oh, dang, we don't. Okay, I kind of want to get a closer look at the heart. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is super interesting here. I didn't think Dingy's gonna get into a situation like this, but here we are. Okay, that's the heart. If we have the heart, we can stick his body back together by starting his engine. Do it. True. Aren't you three going to help? I'm wounded. Hey, you help them. Oh, well, now you can't do anything. Oh, now the missing arm actually is a okay, so good. Chores are for kids, and don't forget I spare your lives. So, and then Katana Man just whatever. I'm gonna change some man's gut. Okay, see, he is getting excited. I freaking knew it. The class president, he's like, oh yes, I got his heart, I got his intestines. Oh yeah, this is the makeup of Chainsaw Man in my hands. Oh yes, I can feel his warmth. Like, I feel like I'm getting closer to Chainsaw Man. I think I'm becoming oh my God! Like, get this guy out of here. God. I mean, they cut up all the pieces. I'm sorry. I knew it was gonna happen. I had a feeling this was gonna get brought up at some point. I found his wiener. Will his wiener stick back onto? What? I mean, I hope so. Otherwise, he ain't gonna get no action. I'm done. Shove it up his ass. His ass. Of course, you would say that. Okay. No, put every piece back into its proper place. I want Chainsaw Man in perfect condition when I fight him, else my victory will be meaningless. Look, Anna, this is Chainsaw Man. This is the same dude. Dingy was the same guy who was like, man, I want to be able to touch them breasts. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just out here trying to do all kinds of things. So, maybe he can put his wiener in his pocket or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to put everything back together. Like, does he really need that? Stop. Can't you take a joke? You must have no game. What you mean by no game? Who the heck? Do you got game? What? Look at you. Okay, all right. Okay. What is going on? He said you got no game. You got zero. You got zero grip. You got none of that. Like, that's funny. I don't need game. Love is worthless. All it does is turn you foolish. I mean, love does do a lot of different things, but I wouldn't say it's foolish to fall in love, okay? Like, you gonna find it in your heart at some point. Somebody you gonna be able to rely on, and you might have that tingle in your bingle, okay? That's all I'm saying. Granted, again, this is confirmed that this dude right here, he got game. He got all the game. He gets all bitches. You said zero bitches? Nah, not me. All right. Katana is kind of becoming one of my favorite. He's such a dumb hater. I love it. This guy's hilarious. Oh, honey, it's fun to be a fool. What a shame. You probably don't get it because you're still in high school. Still in school. I said still in high school. Still in school. I do too get it. Shut your mouth. I know everything about it. No, you don't. No, you. What do you know, Yoru? Like, please explain to me what love is exactly. Because I feel like you don't really know and comprehend what you're talking about right now. Like, she's capping right now. Such an immature little devil. Again, she's been picked on. We already went through this theory, but she's been picked on by the other sisters and stuff like that. You know, she's been through a lot. So, you know, there's trauma there. There's trauma there. Whoa, a head! It's a head! His head? In his human form? Let me see. Interesting. Okay, so is it actually going to be in his human form, or is it going to be in chainsaw? I mean, it's going to be in his human form more than likely because everything else is in human form. So he's going to find out it's Denki, right? I'm assuming, right? Right? Huh? Is this really Chainsaw Man's head? No doubt about it. I'm sorry. Okay. This doctor, he got so comfortable in the situation, right? This man got freaking coffee. He's like drinking coffee in the middle of all this situation here. Who is this man? I need to be on his level, all right? I need to have the no worries like this guy right here. I don't know how the heck he can be this comfortable. I don't get it. Like he look like he's smiling too. Like you can't see it because he has the surgical mask on, but like the dude look like he's smiling. He said, "Yo, yeah, no doubt about it. Yep, Like what?" He's like, "I don't know, weak for that. I can't. How's this normal? What did he do? What kind of patient does he work on? Like, I gotta know about this guy's life. Like, I need a backstory now, all right? Forget freaking Kobini, you know what I'm saying? Forget all the other characters we want to see. I want to know what this guy's backstory is, okay? I need to know, all right? Man, been real quiet. Probably still got a confession. I mean, that's true. That's true. Who cares what his human face? Who cares what his human face looks like? Attach it already. Asamitaka. Isn't this your boyfriend? Yo, they're not together. What? So it's showing. Yeah, see, he didn't know, but yeah, and this is okay. So this is going to be interesting. What is your reaction? Yoru gets out of it. But Asa takes over the body and is like, Nani? What? I freaking knew it. All right. And then we don't got time for this. I need to know more about oh, God freaking dang it. Who's coming in? You. Oh, snaps. Oh, it's IPAC's guy. This is an order. Kill them all. Well, we were just talking about this last chapter, that who could we bring to be able to fight these guys, right? Dun, da, da, da. It is none other than Quan Chi. So, we had this conversation already last chapter, and we debated about this, especially in this particular situation. I mean, look, Quan Chi is very strong. And I've said this, like she is that chick. You know what I'm saying? She's goated with the sauce. But this is a lot of hybrids. And also, it seems like her durability is not really up to snuff. So, with that being said, do you really think, when it comes to her durability, this is just the durability aspect of it, not anything else. Just the durability aspect of it. Can she actually handle fighting against these guys like this? Like, I mean, again, she's very strong. We've seen this. But we were already having this debate about even Asa being able to just, like, 1v1, like, be able to actually take her on at this point. Because, like, people are starting to, like, fear war and fear her. So, therefore, she's getting stronger. We've seen in the same height where Quan Chi broke her legs. She didn't break her legs at all. So, I do wonder how this whole battle's going to go. Yeah, you called it, Dessa. You called it. Like, so we were talking about this. There's only one person they could have brought up outside of maybe Rize, but Rize, again, she's not involved with any of this kind of stuff in the first place, so I doubt she was going to come by. I couldn't think who they could even bring back outside of Quan Chi, but I don't know. I don't know. How do you feel about this, Desto? Because I feel like in some cases, they should have brought an extra hand potentially in the situation here. I feel like they could have done something along those lines. and maybe even introduce just another devil in general, you know what I'm saying, outside of having Quan Chi there, maybe. I don't know. Or even just some other Safety Division guy that would actually be useful. So far, the Safety Division has been taking nothing but L's, and they seem very freaking weak. If I'm being honest, Keisha Bay is like the only guy that's been like OP on that status of like strength, right? When it comes to Safety Division, like I've yet to see anybody really doing anything. Even Yoshida, I mean, he's not bad, but he's not that strong either, is a thing here from what we're actually understanding from his character. So I'm just like, we could have even got somebody else in the Fritz. Maybe there is somebody else. Right now we're just seeing Quan Chi, but I don't know. I just don't see Quan Chi winning this. Like I can't see it happening, unfortunately. As strong as she is, I don't know about that. But Quan Chi's gonna join him? Well, she has a thing for women. Fami and Asa are literally right there. Huh. Dang, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm not underestimating her. It's just her durability isn't up to snuff. And look at all the hybrids that are there right now. Also, I just don't see Asa / Yoru losing at the moment. I can't really see that happening, especially considering the type of situation that we're in. It'll be quite weird to actually see her take an L like that, especially considering that from what we've seen, she's not regenerating. Now, we were already making the assumption that it's because she hasn't taken any blood or anything like that, but I guess she doesn't know this. So if she were to get attacked and get dismembered and stuff, so she's done basically. I'm assuming here, unless she can actually withstand the attacks that she has. So it's just like within the situation, I just don't see that being the case. But more than likely, you're probably right. Quan Chi's probably going to join them. There's a high chance of that, of them actually working together as opposed to fighting against each other. But we'll see. There's one katana, unless you're counting Yoru. I'm counting Yoru as well. I'm counting Yoru, and there's also the well, that's not a hybrid. It's a fiend, but I mean, she's nothing the stuff at either. Okay, the brain chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's there. Whole point is, these are not just weak foes necessarily that are here. Is the thing here, but I don't know. She has I won't say she has main character plot armor or anything, but she's there. I don't see her losing. That's the thing here. This could actually be a good example in like strength showcase even for Yoru / Asa. This could be something that allows us to know, hey, this is where she's at on her current level of strength at the moment, because Quan Chi is a formidable foe. I'm not doubting her. I'm just saying, like, we had this conversation even way back before this. We're talking about Quan Chi when we first saw her, that she probably mop the floor of everybody. My tune has changed a little bit since that time, because I feel like it might be closer to than what we're actually thinking if they decide to actually fight. But like I said, more than likely what you're saying is true. I don't see Quan Chi really throwing hands at also Yoru or even Fami for that matter. That's also Fami's there too, by the way. So Fami's there too. So, but I don't know if Fami's gonna do anything. So this Fami we're talking about, Fami she's been very quiet and nonchalant about the whole situation. All right. Gets called Chainsaw Man's woman last chapter, then gets called her boyfriend. Oh yeah, no, Fujimo's definitely playing with us. Like, I feel like this is the relationship, right? Like, at some point, they're just gonna have to come together, and it's gonna be a real thing. It's gonna be real. All right, like, I'm just saying, like, the relationship is there. She joins. I hope her and Katana have a bit of a 1v1 because we have had a lack of that. Yeah, I agree. There hasn't really been a lot of fights per se, like in part 2 like that in general. Like, even with the fights that have been here, they've been very one-shotty. Like, they're not very long. They just go in, pop, it's kind of over. You know what I mean? Like, there's not really an actual battle going on here. So, I mean, it would be nice to see them confront each other and kind of go back and forth a little bit. That'd be nice. But, and again, he's also a guy, so there's a higher chance that these two at least fight each other as opposed to Fami and Asa doing anything, you know what I mean? So this could be something. I mean, that's also, I guess we're also underestimating the dude, the safety division guy. I mean, he is there. I don't know if he's going to do anything, but I mean, he is there. So we can't forget about that guy, I guess. Like, eye patch dude, I doubt he's going to do it. He's probably just going to walk away, but I just want to put him as a factor just in case, because you don't know. All right. Any Quan Chi and Fami interaction? Yes. Yes, we need all of that. We need all of that. Though this points to a certain question I actually have within just Chainsaw Man in general, and I kind of want to know what your thoughts are on this, and what your guys' thoughts are if you guys are, you know, still here watching the video of this portion of it. But my question is, do you think part 2 is like the end of Chainsaw Man altogether? Like, where do we go from here once this whole thing is kind of wrapped up for part 2? Do you think this is gonna be it? Do you think this is the last arc even? Like, how far do you think this is actually gonna go? Because I am wondering about that. It's kind of been on my mind the last chapter or so of like, how far is Fujimoto gonna take Chainsaw Man exactly? Because a lot of manga in general, as of late, have been ending on a shorter end as opposed to continuing on. So it just makes you wonder how much more of Chainsaw Man we're actually gonna be getting here is the thing here. So that's my one question to the audience here, as a whole, when it comes to Chainsaw Man here. How's finding out dingy? As he, yes, 100%. That's like the best thing I think that came out of this chapter, outside of the wackiness. Again, Fujimoto knows how to have a serious moment be very, very just off the wall and wacky and just odd. Because, like, again, that doctor that's just there drinking coffee. I'd never seen a man that calm before. He said, "Yeah, no, this is nice. This is it. Ain't nothing wrong here." Like, I just. So, but outside of the shock factor, that's one of the biggest turn of events. Also, even with the class president now knowing that this is Denji, you know what I mean? This is an implication in a lot of different fronts. So, again, relationship-wise, is going to be very, very interesting because there's going to be a conflict. I like to think so, anyways. Asa does like Denji. So there could be a conflict, and also she also kind of owes Chainsaw Man. So that since they're 2 and 2 together, I don't see them actually combating against each other now, right? Because you've been wanting to just kill Chainsaw Man. So there's probably gonna be an inner turmoil. I hope there's gonna be some inner turmoil between the two, and maybe even a fight of control for the body potentially. Maybe I don't know. This could be a whole situation that could arise just from this information right now. This just between Asa and Yoru. This is not even for anything else. Just between those two is going to be a lot. So I do wonder how that's all going to play in and factor in all this. I don't think we're getting to part 3, but I think we at least get to around 200 chapters. Interesting. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, right? That's so you're thinking it's not going to be that long either, because we're at 161 already. So we only need 39 more chapters, and then we're done with Chainsaw Man altogether. Like that's so short. You know what I mean? That's a very short run for a series like of this caliber, right? Like, how long was My Hero Academia, or no, even better, Demon Slayer? How long has been how long was Demon Slayer? Because I have no idea how long that series actually was, because I didn't read it. So I know that was relatively short though, because once it finally got popular, it just said, "Oh, I'm done." Like, no spinoff, no nothing. He said, "No, I'm done." Like, that's it. So it's just, I find it weird that we keep doing this though. And you would think that like Shonen Jump, or the magazine that owns Chainsaw Man, would want this to continue on, or to try to force it to continue on, given that it's popular like enough. I think it's still doing pretty well rating wise, I think. So I like to think it's still doing pretty well, all things considered. So it'd be interesting if they actually allow it to even end, is the thing here. Okay, the comedy has been amazing. The comedy has been, that's one of the things I have to say. Round of applause to him on that, to be honest with you. The comedy aspect for this last couple of chapters, like Guillotine had me cracking up. Like the doctor, like there's been a lot in this section. Just even the interaction between Fami and Yoru Asa has been freaking pretty great. So it's just, his comedy is on point. I'll give him that. I was thinking the boys stood you up and then finding a separate head, and a few weeks later, yeah. So technically he didn't stand you up because he wasn't standing. So, you know how crazy and fast paced the ending of part 1 was. I think we're gonna go through that again. Man, I don't want that though. All right, slow down a little bit. I mean, it depends. I guess it depends. I mean, because it was a lot. Like when it finally started going, it was like the last couple, last 20 or so chapters. Like it was going so freaking much. Like there's so much happening. So I mean, granted, with how everything is actually being set up right now, that sounds about right. Because like you can tell, like because we're getting to that crescendo moment, everything's starting to come together. So it's gonna be a big implosion that's about to happen, and then yeah, like we're getting to that point where everything is gonna start becoming just more and more fast paced. So no, I do see it being in the same realms of how he did part one, especially considering too. If you guys remember, like this the whole not prophecy, but how Fujimoto's been doing his manga. There's been a lot of references from part one, even a lot of structurally story beats have been replayed basically in part two. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing the exact same thing for part two, how he did for part one, how he's going to go about ending this as well. I can definitely see that being the case here. So it's been a lot of callbacks between the two. I think this arc is basically a setup for the final. Oh, so you think, okay, so wait. So if that's the case, so you're saying there's gonna be at least one more arc then. So what would that entail when it comes to the final arc of Chainsaw Man? Which kind of sucks though. Like, because I mean, if they're gonna have another arc, I can see at least span this maybe 250 then or something, right? Because you need at least some time in order to actually build that next arc up correctly for us to actually have, unless you're gonna do a really short arc. So he's not opposed to doing short arcs. He's done this before. So I don't know. Fujimoto's a very interesting guy. It's hard to tell what the heck he's thinking and what he's gonna do. So I don't know. I feel like we're getting. It feels weird because it feels like we're getting closer to like the actual end of Chainsaw Man though. Like the run of itself. Like it's getting there though. I feel like that's what it is. The references of part one, Dinky in the box reminds me of Manga. True that. That's so fire. That's all I'm talking. See, references. Perfect example, bro. You need to put that on Twitter. People gonna like that. But you need to put that on Twitter. That's a really good catch. I didn't even think about that because I was because I was talking about references, but that makes perfect freaking sense. Yo, how ironic is that? That's insane, bro. What? All right. Okay. So overall, this was a really good chapter, though. I have to say, this was much better than last week's chapter. I mean, not to say last week's chapter was bad or anything, but like the way this was like structured and set up, there's just more to it. Like there's just more comedy that's happening here. The shock factor of Denji literally being in pieces. Not even just in pieces, like even his guts and everything just everywhere. Like it's insane how much they dismembered this man to a point where he's just a shell of his former self. Like it's insane what they did to this man. And then this, of course, the reveal of Quan Chi seeing her reappear and having a potential fight with all of them, which I'm looking forward to. Also, the fact that we're actually not having a break next week. This man has been consistent all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm scared. Something don't seem right. Did he get like some extra editors or something? What's going on? Because like he's been way too consistent lately, and I don't know why it's happening. I'm not complaining, but it's just at the same time very odd to see this man this consistent. Okay, this man was Mr. Bi-Weekly Devil all day, every day. So it's just like odd. He's like, no, I'm gonna be weekly. I'm the weekly man. I'm the man that's gonna keep this thing running. You know, I don't know. It's interesting. Honestly, this is a 10 out of 10 Chainsaw Man chapter. For me, peak comedy, great story, progression, amazing character moments. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there really isn't too many things wrong with this chapter, all things considered. I have to admit. That's why I said this was a much better pace, this much better chapter overall than the last week's chapter. So I don't know if I want to give it a 10 out of 10 because I feel like it's a little too high. But I mean, it is really good. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Not quite a 10 for me. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable giving it quite a 10 out of 10. But this is a very solid chapter for Chainsaw Man. It's did its thing. Fujimoto, you the GOAT, as per usual, okay? There's also people thinking he's been consistent because he's trying to get to the end. Interesting. Honestly, like, this was, I think, you know what? This is part of the reason why I think I feel the way I'm feeling then, right? Because it feels like we're getting to the end of this. Like that's why I had to bring up that question. So maybe that's what it is, because he's never been this consistent before. So it's quite interesting, or not very often. Is he this consistent? I should say. So it's very interesting that we're actually getting to that point. And I mean, if he is, then okay. I do like, for me, at least in my eyes, Fujimoto is a movie buff kind of guy, right? He's already cemented his name as a great mangaka artist at this point, right? A great mangaka in general. So I could see him maybe even delving into more of the animation side of things. Like, you know, like Shuichi Watanabe, like he has like original series like Space Dandy and stuff like under his belt. I could potentially see like Fujimoto doing something similar in that realm of just making maybe even anime movies, be like freaking Studio Ghibli or something, like Hayao Miyazaki or something, right? Like I could see him maybe even going that route. He's a big movie buff. I can see him maybe still being in the realms of creation, but like at a different scale though, because he has a name now. All right, so that's what I'm thinking. Big Woke, how you doing, brother? Welcome in. We're just getting to the tail end of the stream actually. But what do you think of this chapter this week, Woke? God dang, I forgot to freaking put that freaking poll up for Chainsaw Man. I do have to stream, I guess. Only time he was as consistent was when the anime was airing. True. Yeah, that was a great 12 weeks of just Chainsaw Man Tuesdays. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Oh man. What a run. Hey, yo, bro, I gave the same rating. This was a really good chapter. I gave the same rating, so this was a 9 out of 10. This is, yes, exactly. It's peak Fujimoto right here. But Big Woke, I got a question for you, because I was already asking this, but, like, do you think we're getting towards the end of just the entirety of Chainsaw Man, or just his arc? Like, how are you feeling about it, right? We get another chapter next week. Yes. Yeah, Bi-Weekly Devil's not hitting us right now. So, overall, yeah, I give this a 9 out of 10. Very good chapter. Looking forward to next week. Only predictions I actually have with this is like I agree with Desto. Definitely. I see Quan Chi working with them in some realm of ways. It's gonna happen. I mean, that guy could even die. The Apex dude probably can get got. And Quan Chi's like, I don't take orders from you or something. I don't know. Like this whole situation is looking really messy, but I look forward to the face off between Yoru, Asa, and Denji. Like, I feel like maybe the next chapter that might just be the thing. Like, his body finally gets back together. He might have, like, an inner monologue even or something before this. Because, you know, Puccina's probably going to be talking to Denji. And then they're going to put him back together. And he wakes up. And then, bada boom, face to face. Asa, Yoru, Denji. That's my prediction for at least next week's chapter. We're not going to be doing too much, but I think that's what we're going to be doing. So, that's how I feel. I think Chainsaw Man Part 2 has about 40 chapters left. What is funny? That's so funny. So you're saying we're going to get to like 200 as well. That's also the same thing. Y'all funny. It's like, I mean, I feel the same way. It's just hilarious that we're all saying the same thing right now. All right. Don't forget that Katana is, there's confirmed that this is 100% Chainsaw Man. Oh, true. You got a point there. So I'm thinking too much about Asa. You're right. I forgot. You know, because he's going to be a problem. Tanaman's going to be a problem with this whole situation, actually. Huh. I mean, that's going to be another thing here because he also wants to fight as well. So it's going to be a whole contradiction. It's about to be messy. I look forward to this. And yeah, Katana Man has been hilarious the entire time. So his quips are about to be great. So I look forward to this. Exactly, man. Great minds think alike. But all right. With that said, one little announcement I want to bring up before I leave, because I've been thinking about it. It's been pretty difficult to try to, like, on a weekly basis, be consistent with watching anime, right? Because if I get sick, it's all over. I can no longer do it. So I might try to bring back like a seasonal talk type of thing. I might rename it or rebrand it a little bit, but I might bring that back in a different type of form. We will still be watching anime. We will be still doing something on Kick, similar to kind of what we were doing before, but seasonal talk in some way, shape, or form is kind of coming back. So that'll probably be back to like a Thursday stream, depending on how the animes fall in place. I have to see what I'm watching, what the schedule is, because I know there's like 5 animes I'm going to be watching and looking at. So just want to do a side note. We will be talking more anime and everything like that back again with more seasonal talk. So we're going to be doing something along those lines. So that's the only announcement outside of course, I will be streaming later. Kagurabachi, I'm trying to see because Anna right now is sick. She got it from me, but she's currently sick at the moment. Her voice is like in and out at times, so I gotta see if she's down to do it. We'll do it today. If not, we could push it to just tomorrow. And so if that's the case, Tuesday could just be the Spider-Man stream, and then Wednesday could be the other stream. It depends on how we're doing it. So I have to see how she's feeling after everything is going on here. So yeah. Big woke. Actually, I guess okay. I can bring that up real quick. Hold up. I forgot. Okay, so what is the first Konosuba? Like, I am watching Konosuba. Hold up, before I leave, because I am watching it, actually. I just started it. I am currently, I think, on episode 7 now, I think. It's, at first, I wasn't sure about the show, but I'm actually liking it. Oh, I'm lying. I'm on episode 9. Never mind. Okay, I'm on episode 9. I'm currently watching it right now, actually. So, this is the explosion on this wonderful world. Is that like the one I need to watch? I don't know. There's like different Konosubas. I was assuming this is the one that had a dub. I have to watch it if it has a dub. It makes it easier to watch while I'm at work, so I can actually just listen to it and stuff like that, and then periodically like look at the screen. But yes. So I'm watching that one. All right. Wait, season 3 is out. Yep. See, look, I'm saying, yes, it is. It is. Episode 1 got. Bro, look, we don't watch leaks, man. We don't watch leaks. We gotta support the anime industry. All right. Watch on Crunchyroll or something. All right, guys. That's a spinoff prequel. Okay. Well, look, I'm getting into it at least. So the fact that it's a prequel, I'm actually doing good. Then you're telling me I'm actually doing good. Because technically this is the first one because it's a prequel. So you know what? That's what I'm talking about. I did it. I did my thing. So I'll watch the next one, the regular Konosuba, and then I can get into season 3 if that's the case. And that's what I can do. All right. Since it can't be made for the SK ever. Really. That's a total. Oh man. I mean, I'm enjoying this explosion one so far. I gotta see what the other Konosuba's all about then. So look, I'm getting in there. It's slowly but surely I'm getting there. Right, I'm almost done with the season, and then I'll get into the other Konosubas, and then yes. So what is the next one I need to watch exactly? What is the next one I need to watch? So I'm not confused and accidentally watching like season 3 all of a sudden. I can see you need to watch the movie 2 before season 3. God freaking, there's a movie. There's too much stuff to watch. See, I'm trying. I'm also binge watching freaking Eureka 7 right now with Anna at the moment. So that's another thing we're doing. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna mess with that though. Look, I'm doing it though. I heard y'all. I'm listening, and I'm trying. All right. What do you mean a couple? Okay, are the OVAs actually important? I've seen many OVAs, and that's not that important though. All right. Okay, you skipped. Okay, a bit. All right. Look, man. It depends on how much I'm enjoying it. Because then I might want to go back and watch it or something, all right? OVAs are sus? In what way? In what way do you mean? Now you got me concerned a little bit. All right. Let me get out of here. We will conclude more of this conversation about anime and stuff because there's been things going on here that we can talk about later in the next stream over on twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate y'all. If you guys can real quick, y'all give this stream a like. It does help out the algorithm, push this stuff out to more people so people can see what's going on here, join in on the discussion, and maybe even see them same people here in seasonal talk. So yeah. They're not important. They're just funny. Okay. I mean, like I said, if I'm feeling it, I'm gonna watch it. Just give me some time. Just give me some time. All right, suckers. Drink goddamn water. Take goddamn vitamins, and don't get sick out here. Please avoid the sickness as much as you can. We don't get down with the sickness, okay? Don't get down with the sickness. All right. Till then, people. Break out.